channel of Future Tarot. My name is Bella. Today, this is the truth bomb, the clarity that you have been waiting and are sort of yearning for the next steps to take in your journey. This is going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Taurus. Take what resonates with you, toss the universe what it's not meant for you, and that's totally okay. As I was meditating on your energy, Taurus, I did draw some oracle cards. We're going to touch base on those, and then we'll get into what the Hermit's guidance spread is going to be. It's a little different, just to look at inner reflections and what we could be mirroring in our life at this point. It's a great energy and place to check in with ourselves. So let's get started. I will save 2 cards that we drew from a special energy deck. I'll read those 2 cards from the book, just because I feel like they powerfully connect, and the author's messages are divinely sort of influential in this case, okay? So Taurus, as I was coming into your energy, we did draw 2 cards. I got the Law of Attraction card coming out here for you. It says each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly tune your energies with higher frequencies. So what you think about, you bring about, right? And so making sure that your thought patterns are, you know, bringing in abundance, and don't do any self-negative talk, right? We also have steady progress coming in for you, Taurus. We acknowledge you for your progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can see clearly the contribution you're making to the world through feelings, thoughts, and actions of love. So it's a beautiful thing for you. Now, coming in with that, we did get 56 Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. Exactly what I'm saying. Manifest whatever you're trying to bring about in your life. Think of it as already there. Really manifest your greatest desires, and you know, put those action steps into be, and you're going to see those things start to come just like that, Taurus. Okay, there is a lot of progress in this reading. I feel like there's a real step in the right direction here. We have Beaver Spirit coming out in reverse, laying a solid foundation. I feel like you're rebuilding the foundation that maybe once you had built, maybe broke, and you're kind of taking the next step on you know, new job, new place, new, you know, direction in your life. So that could be you coming in to address this, you know, the solid foundations where there's been sort of cracks in them before, and what, you know, as you're rebuilding the next step, what you need to do so that those cracks aren't, you know, prevalent again. We have 64 Wasp Spirit. Sometimes life stings. Yes, it does. We all know this, Spirit. And this is kind of removing the hurt, right? If we allow or keep thinking about the hurt, or allowing the hurt, you know, to kind of permeate our minds, then it just keeps coming, right? And it never stops. So, you know, again, sometimes life stings, but the hurt does not have to keep repeating itself. You know, remove the stinger, and the ouch goes away, right? So there's a real energy of taking a look at what you can do in that way to address, you know, the hurts and the blames, and then sort of forgive and let live, right? It's powerful when we can sort of let go of the people, places, or things that hurt us or brought us challenges into our situation, accept the lessons for what they are, and the blessings for what they are as well, right? And move forward, okay? Now, we're going to take a look at that Hermit spread for you. Alright, sorry, I just wanted to check something, but okay, so we're going to take a look. The first card is going to represent what you've been trying to navigate your way through, like what you've been trying to go towards. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Taurus. For the Hermit spread, what is Taurus trying to navigate? We can clarify any cards as well, but you know, maybe we question or don't get a lot of clarity or understanding on, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Taurus. Alright. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, roots. So, you know, money, being grounded. What you're trying to navigate your way is through, you know, I feel like paying off some bills, getting, you know, rooted in some sort of solid foundation. I feel like you've been thrown off back in a way, maybe monetarily, financially, in some way. Maybe loss of job, loss of security. Something's shaken up the roots of the foundations here. And you're really trying to get back to your sense of groundness. That is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So I think that is positive. We're going to take a look at what has been distracting you at this time. What is distracting Taurus at this time? The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be a little bit too focused on, you know, wealth and growth and not what's around. Like, you could be missing opportunities because you are just so focused on something, so laser focused on one way of projecting it. You're missing, you know, what a real abundance is. Okay, so I think this could be a little bit of a lesson on you know, what prosperity means to you. We all need money to go around, but you have to have that sense of underneath. You gotta have more than just wealth and chasing the dollar, right? The King of Wands coming out here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is you sort of, I don't want it, I feel like somebody sort of, I feel like you don't see the way forward in a situation because there's just no way around it. And when you do that, you're going to put yourself in a situation of stuckness, right? There's just, I feel like your little bit inner compass is, you know, jaded, or here you're working from a hurt place. And I feel like somebody could be sort of, you know, influencing you in a way, I feel like, possibly here. The Devil card coming out, what the darkness is here, Taurus. This is what's binding you to temptation, what is kind of pulling you from, you know, your path. That's Capricorn energy, but it is sort of the puppet master. So I feel like this is someone that you feel like is pulling the strings in your life right now. Someone that's got sort of some sort of control, some sort of darkness over you. The Ace of Cups coming out in reverse. That's the way forward, right? And it's all about love. So, you know, self-love is going to be really important here. You're looking at that. But what has tempted you to, I want to say, break some sort of connection here? The way through it is to understand that what you truly want and to live from your authentic place, not anybody else's, okay? Not doing what anybody else wants to do, but doing it for you. That Nine of Wands coming out, this is what the outcome looks like when you sort of address or handle that at the core of this, it needs to be love, right? The core of yourself needs to be love. The core of, you know, whether you're going for a job or person, place, or thing, it has to be rooted in passion and love for it to be, you know, truly successful, I think. And here, you know, and I feel like this Nine of Wands is about that new beginning, looking towards the horizon there, not now, you know, seeing that internal light within yourself, looking towards it, leaving the past behind. You know, there's that torch that's also in that King of Wands. So this is, for me, a little bit of, you know, they're looking a lot at the same energy. So I feel like for you, Taurus, this is that energy of looking towards the new, right? Truly just letting the past go. I feel like rooted in your sense, you got double nines out here as well, but I feel like when you sit down and peel back the layers of what you truly want, what you're, you know, you may have sort of let go or lost sight of what was really important to you in chasing the almighty dollar. For some of you, you've got that Queen of Pentacles, that Fool card on the bottom of the deck, Judgment card in reverse on the bottom of the deck. This is an awakening, a pivotal point. You're focused on, you know, coming out of some situation on the other end monetarily with, you know, abundance. And I think that is coming in for you regardless, Taurus. I think you need to focus and shift your energy on where happiness truly lies for you, okay? And what truly makes you happy. And whom, right? There's a sense of everything that's been preventing you from getting something isn't person, place, or thing. It is sort of belief that you've got to do it alone. Yeah, there's a real heavy sense of that here. When you see that what you're bringing, what you think about that steady progress happens, you may be thinking you are expecting everything to fall into place overnight. It isn't going to be like that. It's going to take some hard work, dedication, as you know, Taurus, some long, you know, I don't want to say shift work, but this is a sense of Taurus really You got double aces out as well as double nines. So can I clarify that devil energy for Taurus? I just want to clarify that devil for you. And it, you know, it is again a sense of what is binding, what are we, you know, trying to, you know, release from. And if it isn't, you got the strength card to do so with that devil card. Okay, so you're owning your own power, your own integrity. The Eight of Swords, card of restriction. This could be you restricting yourself, you know. Double eights out as well. Strength and the Eight of Swords. Double nines, double ones. So there's a lot of heavy energy. That Queen of Pentacles that's on the bottom of the deck there, she comes out here in reverse as well. That is you, Taurus. So I feel like you are in a sense of restriction. You're restricting yourself from the prosperity, from the abundance, right? You're so focused on one path that you're missing another vital part of your path. The Wheel of Fortune's on the bottom of the deck, Taurus, as well as that Ten of Swords and the Justice card. I feel like there's a sense of being careful not to betray your own thoughts and heart here, okay? Because I feel like for some of you, double tens right on the bottom of the deck, right? Endings and new beginnings. This is a new beginning that is sort of coming in to be, right? It is the strength to do what's best for you, right? And that's moving towards progress in the way that you know how. And I think that's quite beautiful. It's very positive. We're going to jump into those two cards that I said we'd read at the end of the reading. We got 42, prosperity card coming out for you. Abundance and success. Like I said, it's just inevitable, right? So, you know, but manifest it as already here, and it will be, right? You already know this. I think you're on the right path. Anyway, this card heralds a time of great prosperity opening up for you. Abundant blessings may come in many forms and for many reasons. It may be that project you've been working on for a long time is finally coming to fruition. An investment potential property sale could pay off. Get ready to enjoy the fruits of your labor and the rewards of your faith. You deserve great undiluted joy, and the radiant garden will be blossoming soon. Even if the shower of blessings only comes in drops and sprinkles at first, remember to notice the gifts already gracing your life. The moments of laughter, beauty, peace, and spirit present can bring you joy each day. The more you acknowledge those and other forms of value in your life, the more your newfound prosperity will grow and multiply. I like that for you. You got mindfulness in reverse, number 1, peaceful presence and quieting the mind. We've all been in the sense of distraction before, and this could be a little bit of that. The mindfulness card reverse indicates an overactive, even agitated mindset that obsesses about the future, broods over the past, and bounces from one concern to the next. This can seriously fragment your energy, scattering your signature resonance in a dozen different directions, disturbing your peace and actually reducing your success in resolving the very issues that you're fretting about. No matter what's going on, you can move to a higher level of consciousness and let go. Even if you're always been the analytical or worrisome type, you can still choose a calmer, more peaceful approach in life. In fact, this is one of your most important choices. The peace of mindfulness awakens the amazing power of your soul and gently aligns with your universal flow. So get back into what's in flow of your greatest desires and passions. It's your time, Taurus. Welcome to your new beginning. Until next time, namaste.